Oh, once again, it's not working. Honestly, Terry, I don't know what you did to the auxiliary cord, but it's just not working out. Oh, this is so irritating. I'm sorry once again, everyone listening out there. I am, in fact, the one and only Teej, and Terry, my producer here, was supposed to be fixing all of this stuff, and it's just not working out. And again, it just sounds unprofessional entirely. So we're going to try this one more time. We'll see if it works right there. I've just been mucking about with this. So again, my apologies. Let's see if this works. Nope, it's not going to play at all. There's a whole audio bed that's under this and everything, and it's great, but, what are we supposed to do in that sort of sense right there? Terry's just really dropping the ball on this, and it's just embarrassing at this point, so hopefully we'll have that all squared away next week. I'm going to bring in my own auxiliary cord, because I'm done messing with this kind of crap here. It's just annoying, frustrating, and it's not really fair to you from what I understand, you know? It's just that sort of case right there. So let's get some music back at least, you know? Let's have that working for us. Is it there? There we go. All right. Well, it is getting late, beautiful. I don't know what you're still doing up, but I appreciate you for being here nonetheless. Boy, I'm just looking out into the next week up ahead, and it's just going to be hectic as hell. Don't know what you're doing this weekend, but I am busy just trying to get things situated for the Psychic Expo. Not this weekend, but next weekend in Sharonville. Check it out. It's called the Victoria Light Expo. It'd be awesome to see you there. I'm doing announcements, so stop by the information booth if you happen to make it and say hello. Other than that, though, this weekend in particular, I do need to plug the fact that we have the Live on Short Vine event, which is a bit of a music festival that Bearcast is throwing. That's right, it's happening this Saturday and Sunday, so definitely make sure that you get out there if you're not doing anything. Should be some live local acts, which is always cool. Support your local artists. Support the arts. Always, always, always. So that should be some fun right there. In addition, I mean, I don't know about you, but classes are trying to wrap up as much as they can, and I got a video and an audio project to do. And it's not those fun kind where you get to really be creative and you start throwing some ideas together, and then your instructor looks at you afterwards and he's like, well, this is the weirdest freaking thing that I have ever seen, but it also followed the requirements of the class. You know, fine. It works. All right. There you go. Here. It's good. You know, that sort of sense right there. Or, you know, they do that exact same thing, only they give you a D instead. That's happened a couple of times for me. It's great. It's wonderful. You didn't follow the prompt, so I can't give you a good grade, but keep up the good work. It's a really confusing message right there, but I've always accepted the fact that I'd rather do a good job than get a good grade. That's just how it works. It's how it breaks down, and it's a peculiar notion that I know that some people out there don't particularly understand. And that's certainly fine. Well, again, it takes all kinds in that sort of sense, but more than anything else, it's all computer work, and that's what really gets me. I don't know about you, but I like being outside. I haven't been outside in such a long time. Terry occasionally locks me in here and hits me and calls me mean names. I haven't been outside in so long. And it's, you know, not particularly that fun, and so I look for, you know, opportunities to get back out there, but I'm hopefully going to see some change in my behavior for the summer and all, you know, not going to be working as much, not going to be bogged down with so much schoolwork. Hopefully I'll still be here with you over the summer, which is going to be a bit peculiar because, of course, in the past 3 years of me being here on this lovely, lovely station, I haven't been here in the summer for various reasons, so that being said, if I am around here, I don't see any reason not to continue our lovely, lovely chats in the evening. Does that sound good? We're going to make a plan of it. We're going to be having so much fun. We're going to be throwing amazing content your way. I can't wait. And again, like, I've been planning to do this whole thing where I learn how to make video games over the summer too, which is spooky. I don't know anything of how to do that and that sort of thing right there, so it's going to be a complete learning experience, but that, again, that's fun stuff to do. That's fun to learn new things like that. What are you doing? You got any plans for the summer? You got any big ideas, some sort of trip, maybe a project or two, or just learn something? Sounds peculiar, but I think that's just a great sort of pastime to have right there, is to, you know, continuously build upon certain skills and look to improve the ones that you've already acquired. That'd be awesome. Oh! I didn't see that here. When did that get here? Terry? Terry didn't come into the room, but a piece of paper kind of just dropped in front of me right here. Might as well just read it in that sort of sense right here. Let's see here. Sorry, just bear with me here. This is a little bit peculiar. This is interesting. So, lately in our Bearcast meetings, we've been announcing that we're going to have new directors. You know, it's that time of year again where we get new directors to sort of support the next year of Bearcast. And, you know, it's a student-run organization, and so we have people graduating, and, you know, it's sometimes a revolving door of sorts. And that being said right there, it looks like we might have a new position due to events which have partaken in this semester as well as last one. I think I've mentioned that there's a couple of us that hang out in the studios really, really late at night in these macabre and witching hours, and it does get very, very strange here in UC. And so it looks like we will actually be receiving representation in Bearcast at the start of the next school year, which is awesome. So we will have a Dark Bearcast representative, and the election's open. All right. Well, I don't know how to formally say this kind of stuff, but I would gladly try to throw my hat in the ring for this position right here. You know, I think that I, the one and only Teej, could represent Dark Bearcast in a positive light and look to progress its influences greatly over the next year. And so, if you'd like to support me in that sort of venture right there, you know what we can do? We can just have the same protocol that we did when Susan was here. Sorry, it's still gonna get to me every once in a while. If you just want to, I don't know, we gotta start a petition or something. I'm not really the kind of person who's ever run for office before, so I don't really know the requirements for this sort of thing right there. But maybe start a Facebook group or that sort of thing, you know? Dark Bearcast Presidency 2016, some sort of thing right there. That might work in lieu with the election. The election that's not for a really long time, but is already on everyone's mind and everyone's scared. We don't need to talk about those kind of things because we don't need to worry. We are wonderful, wonderful people, and we have a community here. And I think that's more important than anything else right there, is that there is a support system for us. There is some sort of outlet and that sort of thing where we can go and listen to the strange, the bizarre, and the macabre once a week here on this station. That's right, Bearcast, coming to you live from the Joke and Jones Strader Studio, part of the Electronic Media Division at CCM. Yes, I think that we can continue doing this. I think that we can still have fun with it. And so long as you're willing, you can tune in next week, same time, same place. That's right, midnight to 2, Thursday nights. I am the one and only Teej, and it's been great talking to you. Do something awesome this weekend. Seriously, go out, do something awesome, listen to some awesome music, dance your ass off to it. Then let me know what that music is, because I want to be listening to it. I want to put it on this station. I want to share it with more individuals out there. And you know what? And all that awesomeness and all that exhilaration that we're guaranteed to experience this weekend in particular, we are all going to be back here Monday to live and tell about it. Sound good to everyone out there listening? I think it sounds great. So until that time, have a good one. Get in contact with me. Check out the Teej page. But until then, I love you. And let's see, what song are we playing after this? Any particular song people are looking out there? I thought I had one queued up and everything, and I think White Orbit took it. Oh well. Here to some Broken Bells, and again, good night, you lovely, lovely people.